8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Live inside of the Gunnippy Record on Super Bowl Sunday. And we've got a Super Bowl kind of action here on MJ Broadcasting. We've got 3 games and we're going to kick it off with the Novice AAA Toros taking on the Oshawa Minor Generals. May not be the football game, but I'll do my best to bring the entertainment. Fires it around the boards. Tapped in from the line from Nolan Lee. His shot got blocked out front as it goes in behind the net. Try to get up there for number 44 to chip it out. Nolan Lee will keep it in from the line, but the shot got blocked out in front by Oshawa. They go for that late pass up through center. Trying to stay onside, and they do. And it got stripped aside. Nice play by Hudson Bishop to come back. Let up by Lyndon Pickle now. Got to get around the defenseman. Pickle's in. Shot. Stop there from Hardy with a right pad stop. As it goes back in behind the net. Comes back in behind the goal. Coming around the boards, that are kept in by Schlip from the line. British Schlip shot in on net. Stop there. And kicked aside by the Oshawa goaltender. They try and move it out. Right under the tape shot. Just fired high and wide. And there's the first big opportunity of the game. The breakaway that got fired just high and wide over the net. That's going to go down for icing. And there'll be a draw just off to the right of the goal. Jackman trying to win that draw. Nolan Moore is going to try and keep it in from the line. It gets rolled to the net. Knocked down at her front. Battling away at it in the corner. Ethan Jackman tried to get it free. Comes back to the line for a shot. Blocked by Oshawa at her front. And that was number 77 trying to go up. Mitchell Gill had it knocked off his stick. And it's offside. Another draw just inside the Oshawa blue line. Swept into the zone. Knocked down by McCaslin on the other side. That pass was almost broken up there. And fired past Moore down the ice into the zone. McCaslin tries to move it out. Has it in behind the net. Strzelchuk tried to put pressure on shot. That was just wide of the net by Declan Mitchell-Gill as he tried to shoot that puck from the slot area. Just missed off the right post. Brody Pippy trying to get around the check. Swept up his stick. Back up the other way they come. Let in by Strzelchuk. Strzelchuk's shot is going to go wide of the net as that wrister was off target. Trying to find a lane now. Banned on the first pass. Picked off there by Briggs. Briggs put it back into the zone. That goes past the defenseman. Back into the Oshawa end. Got to try and fire it around to get it out of the zone. Kept in there by the Toros. Hudson Bishop goes for a shot. It's going to go in wide of the net. Back in behind the Oshawa goal. Ardog trying to put pressure on his man as Oshawa trying to clear it. Landon Pickle kept it in, which means a chance for Keaton Ardog to shoot it. But it went in behind the net. Ardog picked up the loose puck. Tried to get away from the check. Back to the line for Hudson Bishop. His shot is going to get blocked out of front. Battling away at the loose puck. It finally comes free and out of the zone. That's going back in behind the net. Luke Stone's going to be the first one on the loose puck. Tried to set it up in front there for Jake Beaveridge, trying to do some damage in the right corner. Back down low for Luke Stone. Stone in front. Landed Pickle with a shot, and he couldn't get it through. That was a perfect one-time opportunity. Just couldn't get that shot away on the forehand. Kept it from the line from Nolan Lee. Lee, a floater to the net. Just going in wide of the goal. Hudson Bishop will keep it in with the shot. Tipped it in front by Pickle, and it goes wide of the net. Beaveridge wins the battle in the corner. Fires it back down low for Landon Pickle. Trying to stuff it out in front. First shot wouldn't go. And Oshawa come back up the other way with the loose puck. Off the boards it goes. Bishop tries to knock it down. He got it past Campbell. Here comes Bishop in the zone. Hudson Bishop started this full rush from the penalty box area. Carries it all the way behind the Oshawa goal. Trying to find a lane to dump it down. And it's going to go all the way down for icing. It'll come back into the Oshawa end. The face-off will be off to the right of Hardy. Won by the Toros. Back to the line for Riley Brandt. Shot. Blocker stop there from Hardy as he got his right pad on it. Stepped in there by the Toros. Tried to go back to the line for Schlitt. Setting it out in front. Over the stick of Carter Rohrbeck get in front of the net. Rohrbeck still digging on the loose puck there at the Oshawa bench. As it tries to come free there for Ethan Jackman. Into the zone comes Asher Mitchell now. Mitchell throws it to the net. Blocked that in front. Asher Mitchell still digging away at it. Gets it there for Ethan Jackman. Jackman and Brandt going after the loose puck. Jackman lets Brandt have it. He fires it in behind the goal. Just nothing here at the Rickard. We've played under 5 minutes here in the period number 1. Schlitt keeps it in from the line. Tried to go back down low. Fires it in behind the net for Carter Rohrbeck. That's coming around the boards. Kept in on the other side. Oshawa just going to try and kill off some time and get it out of their own end. Mitchell trying to win that battle in the right corner. Oshawa come away with a loose puck. Pass it to the other side. Not going to get its way around Adam Baker. Was Declan Mitchell-Gill as he's over there at the Toros bench. That's going down the ice. And it's going to go for icing before Mitchell-Gill can get to it. It'll come back into the Oshawa end for a face-off. It'll take place off to the right of Hardy. Now they're going to move it off to the left of Hardy now. Keaton Nardog will take the draw. Wins it cleanly back to Cooper McCaslin, who's going to fire it back in behind the net. Trying to dig it free. Setting it up in front. Nobody there. Adam Baker will scoop it up. Baker trying to do his work in the corner. Adam Baker loses it in behind the net. Toros still in there trying to stuff it in from the side as they tried for a pass for Brody Pithy out in front of the net. Our Dog's going to win the battle. Keaton Nardog trying to get away from the check. It's in behind the goal. Back to the line for Nolan Moore. Moore shot. Trying to dig it free there was Pithy. And he couldn't shoot it. That's going down the ice. Over the stick there of number 5. Trying to get in the zone now is Massimi. Massimi shot. Got blocked out in front. Goes in behind the net. Nolan Moore scoops it up. Back to the other side for Beavers, trying to chip it out. They've got Brody Pithy on the other side. He's going to scoop it up now. Pithy in the zone, trying to shoot it. Instead, he's going to drop it back for Jake Beavers, moving it around well. And it goes back to the line for Nolan Lee. His shot got blocked out in front. Still digging away at it for his Pickle, trying to shoot it in on goal. It'll go in behind the net. Back to the line for Hudson Bishop, who keeps it in. Going to sweep it back in behind the net. Moving it to the other side. That was in the feet there of Massimi. He couldn't do anything with the puck. That goes in on net. Right pad saved there from Hardy. Rebound out of front. The Toros are jamming away at it in the crease area. And Hardy is able to hold it. Face off coming off to the right of Hardy. To be taken by the Toros. Pickle trying to shoot it. That goes over the stick. Hudson Bishop picks it up at center. Bishop with a pass. Over the stick, trying to find it now is Landon Pickle. Trying to get in the zone. Drops the pass. Over there for Beveridge. Had it knocked off his stick. Coming back the other way. Up through center. Let in with a shot. Nice stop there by Nash. Right in on goal. And Parker Shaw makes his first save of the day as he holds on to it. Now Spooner will take the draw. for Oshawa, off to the left of the Toros goal versus Ethan Jackman. Jackman tried to win the draw. Spooner wins it. Trying to turn a fire with a shot. Back, almost got caught there by Parker Shaw. Did get his body on it to make the stop though. It goes in behind the net. Trying to throw it at the front. Picked off there by Asher Mitchell. To the other side, was out of the reach of Rohrbeck, but he's going to turn on the speed to try and get to it though. And it's not going to be fast enough. That goes down the ice for icing. Face off, coming off to the right, won by Spooner. Tipped at the front, and Shaw will just hang on to that as they went in on net. Face off to the right, won there by Jackman in the defensive zone. Back there for Brandt. Riley Brandt will chip it to the other side for Mitchell. Can't get it out though. Asher Mitchell battling away at it. He finally got it past Kellett from the line. Trying to come in the zone with a shot. Thrown to the goal over the stick of Jackman as he tried for the one-timer. Ethan Jackman right in the slot area over the stick of Rohrbeck. Back in his own zone goes Braden Schlitt. Forgot the puck to start. Comes back in his own end now. We're in the last minute of play of period number 1. Still nothing between the Novice AAA Toros and the Oshawa Minor Generals. That goes in behind the net. Trying to walk it out of front. He'll hold it there in behind the goal. Quick shot. Just rolling through the crease area. Asher Mitchell tried to get away with it. Up there for Jackman. Trying to go off to the races of Ethan Jackman to get around Campbell. He's in the zone with a shot. Stopped there by Hardy, who stopped him. Ethan Jackman went in with a big opportunity and got his hard shot away, but this time Hardy had the answer, making the stop and keeping this at 0-0 with 38 seconds left to go in the first period. One there by Oshawa in their own end. Trying to chip it around the boards. Our dog comes out with a puck. Keaton Ardog with a pass out of front. Ardog tries for the rebound, but it was out of his reach. Back up the other way they come. Coming in the zone. Knocked down by McCaslin in his own end. Trying to sweep it away. And now it gets turned over to McCaslin again. McCaslin finds more on the other side. Trying to dump it down. First shot off and on. Trying to get away with it. And Peterson is not going to be able to shoot it as McCaslin pushes him off to the left side. And the Toros and Oshawa will battle to a 0-0 tie after the first period. Knocked down at center. Trying to chip it in the zone. Baker trying to get away. Stepped off his stick. My apologies. It might be Scott that's in net for Oshawa. I just got that name as he was going to the net for the second period, so my apologies on that. It is Scott that's in net for Oshawa. Quick shot. Kicked aside there from Shaw as he kicked it in behind the net. Knocked down at the line by Kennedy, who's going to fire it back down low. Trying to fire it around the boards. Kennedy tried to hold it in, and now it's going to go past Kennedy at center. Kennedy will dump it down the ice. Back in behind the net goes Nolan Lee as he's going to fire it around. Back in behind the net for Bishop. Bishop trying to chip it away. That goes over the stick. Trying to race to that loose puck before Hunter. Hunter will pick it up in his own end, try and fire it around the boards. First one trying to reach it is Spooner, but he's not going to have enough speed to get to it. It'll go for icing. Yeah, once again, I would like to apologize for the wrong name for the Oshawa goalie for the first period, but we do have it down pat now. It is Scott, so it's a good thing we got it before the end of the game. Then the pickle shot. That got stopped by Scott, and it laid there in the crease area. Kept in there by Riley Brandt with a shot. That hit a man out of front. Brandt again is going to go to the backhand. Can't get it to the goal. And Schlitt tried to keep it in. Couldn't do it. Braden Schlitt trying to get away with some stick handling moves. Gets it over there for Luke Stone. Stone trying to start the rush in the zone. Couldn't split the Oshawa D. Back the other way comes Hutchings. Hutchings turns it over at center. Puck was right there at center ice as they try and dump it in the zone. Trying to get it over there for Hutchings again. The battle on that loose puck as it's coming down the ice. Back in behind the goal it goes. Trying to walk it out of front on the wraparound. Puck for Shaw. Made the stop. They're battling away at it right there in the crease area. And it went wide of the net. They're trying the same play again. The wraparound. Hutchings the shot. Can't get it through. Kept it from the line. All Oshawa now as they put on their first little bit of fury here in the second period. Dumped down the ice. Scooped up there by number 6. Spooner digging away at it. Trying to get in the zone comes Spooner. Spooner will fire behind the net where Braden Schlitt will pick it up. Try and get it out. Got kept in from the line. That was in the feet area. A backhand away there for number 44. Didn't make it through. Pulls back up the other way. Trying to lead this rush is Ethan Jackman. Jackman takes it behind the goal. Gets kicked in there behind the net. Trying to dig it free is Ethan Jackman. He throws it in front. And a big stop there from... That was a nice pass out of front and couldn't bury it past Scott out in front of the net. Who came up with one of the bigger saves. Shot. Blocked out in front by McCaslin as it goes in behind the goal. As it's in behind the net. Toros trying to find a lane to dump it out. Can't backhand it out of the net as Jackman tried to clear the zone. Back up the other way, trying to get it past Davis. Scooped up on the other end by Pye. Pye tries to find Davis there at the Oshawa bench. And scooped up again there by the Toros. Just started the second period. We're still tied here at 0-0. The Toros have had the majority of the chances. Just haven't been able to bury one past Scott just yet. That goes in behind the net. Trying to find a lane to dump it out. Here they come up through center to the other side. They've got to try and get around Kennedy for the opportunity, and it'll be Asher Mitchell that leads it in. He got taken off his feet, and it goes in behind the goal. Mitchell Gill getting in there. Declan Mitchell Gill trying to find the loose puck on the other side. Lost his stick, now regains it, and the opportunity for Oshawa to come in the zone by Kennedy is going to get knocked down by the Toros as they try and clear it out. Declan Mitchell Gill still trying to keep it in there, and it's offside. Face off just here inside the line. Fired in there by Kennedy, past Nolan Lee in behind the net. Back goes Nolan Lee in his own end. Moving it to the other side for Baker, trying to find a lane to dump it out of there. Kept in from the line though, as it was Kennedy that kept it in. Our dog got taken down right there at center by the hit by number 33, Briggs. That goes down the ice, right in behind the goal. Trying to chip it away. Chips it off the boards. Our dog the other way, 2-on-1. The only one back there is Kennedy to help defensively. Adam Baker's joining the rush with a pass. Just out of his reach. Baker will scoop it up again. Gets taken to the boards by Kennedy. Brody Pithy trying to help him out in the corner. Hutchings helps out his teammates, but the shot got knocked down out of front. Spooner the other side. That'll get turned over at center. Brody Pithy trying to go away. Again has to get around Kennedy. He's got Baker going to the net. Left pad stop there from Scott as it goes in behind the goal. Gets bumped off the puck in behind the net. Our dog got taken off his feet. Kept in by Schlitt. Braden Schlitt a shot. Shot, rebound, score! Keaton Nardog got in front of the net. Cast in on a rebound. And the Toros strike first at 1-0 here in the second period. Big stop there by Scott with the right pad. The only thing about it was the rebound went right to the side of the net where Keaton Nardog was waiting patiently for that loose puck, and he buried it into the back of the net to give the Toros a 1-0 lead. And they try and pick it up at the blue line. Coming in the zone, got taken off his feet. And that'll be a penalty to the Toros. Spooner trying to walk it out of front. As he tried to deke it out of front of the goal, he lost control of the puck. Toros touched it up for the penalty. It's Landon Pickle that's going to get penalized to the Toros. So Oshawa get to go to the power play with the chance to answer that goal by our dog. Shot got caught there by Shaw out in front. A draw this off to the right of the Toros goal. Quick shot there from Campbell, doesn't make it through. Campbell will be on the loose puck though. Move it back to the line. As number 10 tries to shoot it through a screen. That was Hunter. Couldn't get it through. Hunter will get it again, but the puck was rolling on him. He'll just fire it back in behind the net. Toros trying to get rid of it out of the zone. As it's up through center. Kept in there nicely by Davis. And Campbell tries to keep it in. Scoop the side there. Shot on that. Steer the side there from Parker Shaw into the corner. Setting it up in front. The shot out in front of the goal got blocked. As number 14 couldn't get a shot through. Kept in from the line there by Hunter. Hunter couldn't shoot it as he got pressured on. And the Toros just dump it down the ice. Back to retrieve it goes Kellett. Kellett back in his own zone. Trying to move it to the other side. Davis with a pass on the backhand. Out of the reach here, definitely Mitchell Gill, but he'll catch up to it. Mitchell Gill coming in the zone. Got bumped off the puck there by the Toros, and they started out. Led by Nolan Lee. Turns it over. Puck was in Mitchell Gill's skates, couldn't find it. And now Rohrbeck gets away. He'll chip it past Davis in behind the net. Other side there for Declan Mitchell Gill. Mitchell Gill couldn't get it out. Davis again will go to the other side for Pye. Pye trying to chip it out. Couldn't do it. Toros keep it in with a shot. Right pad save there from Scott. As he just steered it aside with ease. Getting it over there for Declan Mitchell Gill. Couldn't get it out. Nolan Lee shot got hit by Carter Rohrbeck wide of the net. Oshawa with numbers back the other way. The penalty to Pickle's over. Toros have killed it off. Strzelczuk from center. Strzelczuk is going to turn it over there to the Toros. Got battling away at it. Goes back in behind the net. Getting it over there for Pithy as he gets it out. 2-on-1 the other way. Led pass to Adam Baker. Baker coming in the zone with a shot. It goes wide. Our dog, the only goal scorer so far. Trying to win that battle in the corner. He's going to try for the wrapper and instead center it for Pithy, but the pass got tipped wide. Adam Baker trying to win the battle in the corner. It gets taken away by Oshawa, but not out of the zone as both Massimi and Brody Pithy collided right there at the face-off circle. And Massimi is the only one that's going to get the penalty for Oshawa. Toros get the opportunity to take a 2-0 lead. That goes in on net. Stopped there by Scott. Face off to be taken off to the right of the Oshawa goal. Knocked down with a high stick by Pithy. Play stays, resumes, but now we get the high stick call. A draw right here at the line. Adam Baker tried to chip it in. Gets it past the defenseman. Kept in by Baker again. And Riley Brand will just dump it past Kennedy in the zone. There comes our dog on the loose puck, trying to do the battle in the corner. He's got to get around Kennedy, and he will. Keaton, our dog, trying to throw it out in front. First shot wouldn't go, and the rebound does. Adam Baker out in front of the net, stuffed it in front of the goal. And the Toros strike only 31 seconds into their power play to make it 2-0. Face off at center. Chipping it to the other side. Pickle trying to chip it in the zone. He'll get it up there for Jake Beaveridge. Trying to get away from the check. It got turned over to Oshawa. Trying to get it up there for Hutchins with Spooner. Spooner got taken off his feet. And it'll be a Toros penalty and an Oshawa power play coming up with the opportunity to try and get that Toros power play goal back. They're going to go to a power play of their own with a penalty to Cooper McCaslin. And Beaveridge is going to take the draw just inside his own line to get one there by Oshawa. Kennedy trying to get on that loose puck. Trying to win that battle. Toros get it. Short-handed comes Lyndon Pickle. Pickle in the zone with a nice move. Gets in. Backhand shot. Just wide of the net. Made all the right moves and couldn't put it in. Rebound. They score! Oshawa might have put that one out in front in their own net. We'll have to check later on, but it looked like the Oshawa defenseman put it in his own net on that wraparound attempt from Pickle. So if that's the way it went down, Lyndon Pickle is going to be the goal scorer to make it 3-0. Face-off got won there by Oshawa. That'll go down as a short-handed goal as well. Campbell is going to chip it into the zone. Getting it past Nolan Lee into the corner. Trying to win that battle. Shot from Campbell going wide of the net. As they try to find a lane up through center. He's got to get around the defenseman. As that was Luke Stone. Coming in the zone now is number 14. After the race is in. Backhands it just wide of the net. He took it to the goal. And just didn't have the hands on that opportunity to finish off the scoring opportunity of winning behind the net. And he fell down and behind the goal, so we'll get an injury timeout. Back to action here at the Gunnerbee. Rickard Toros has scored 3 goals here in the second period. One by our dog, one by Pithy, or one by Baker, sorry, and the other by Lyndon Pickle. That goes behind the net. Trying to go back to the line. The shot getting blocked out in front. Strzelczuk will win the battle in the corner. Trying to throw it out in front there for Mitchell Gill. Was out of his reach. Moving it up through center. And nice play by Rohrbeck to go after the races. But he's got to beat Hunter, and he's not going to work. Hunter came back nicely on defense and stripped that puck away from Rohrbeck, negating the breakaway. That goes in behind the net. There's Hunter again. This time he'll have some company over there on the other side with Rohrbeck. Declan Mitchell-Gill with a pass there for Strzelczuk. That got broken up. Trying to get in the zone. Declan Mitchell-Gill picks it up. Mitchell-Gill's in with a shot. And a hard one at that. Stopped up by Parker Shaw. Battling away at it in the crease area. They're trying to bang it in. But nobody can find the back of the net. Strzelczuk tries for the wraparound out in front. That doesn't make it through. That shot got blocked out in front. Mitchell-Gill again picks it up. It'll get turned over. Back up through center. Led in by Rohrbeck. Rohrbeck trying to get away, couldn't get around the check up high. He'll just fire it down the ice. And Davis will go back in his own end to scoop it up. Davis fires it to the other side. Adam Baker was waiting there patiently to pick it up. Trying to get away from the check. Got taken off his feet and behind the goal. That'll be a penalty to Oshawa. Our dog picking it up. Our dog getting pressured on there and behind the goal. Pete and our dog will try to stuff it in from the side, and we'll get a face-off. A face-off that's coming off to the right of Scott. Our dog will take it. We have 2:04 left to go here in period number 2. And that comes around the board. Trying to find a lane to dump it out. Knocked down at center by Cooper McCaslin, who will dump it right back in behind the Oshawa net. Back to retrieve it is Kennedy as he tries for a hard pass out. Tapped in from the line. Shot. It's going to hit an Oshawa defender out in front. That was Spooner. Trying to get on the loose puck. Chip past everybody, rolling down the ice. And picked up in his own end. Firing it to the other side for Adam Baker. Trying to find a lane to dump it out. Couldn't do it. Back up the other way they come with a lead pass from McCaslin to our dog. Our dog trying to get around Davis. Has it behind the goal. Our dog doing some nice moves in behind the net, along with Pithy. Out of front for Baker. One timer got fanned on, and another one that also got blocked out in front. Tipped off the boards, passively picked up by Bishop in his own end. Bishop to the other side for our dog. Trying to get in the zone with Pickle. Comes in the zone is our dog. Our dog is shot to the net. Got blocked out in front. And Nolan Leo scoop it up in his own end again. That's going down the ice. We're in the last minute of play period. Number 2. Knocked down by Luke Stone in his own end. Shot. Stopped there by Scott. And cleared aside. Nolan Lee from his own zone. Defensively passes it up there to center. Getting up there for Landon Pickle. Pickle with a shot. Stopped there by Scott. And he's got to corral his own rebound. Face off to the left of the Oshawa goal with 20 seconds left to go here in the second. Back in behind the net. Landon Pickle trying to win it. Trying to get it away there with Hunter. Can't get it out of the zone. Riley Brandt a shot. That got knocked down out of front by Landon Pickle. Trying to pick up the loose puck. And it goes in behind the net. Quick shot. Scores! Pickle finds a way to slide it through the legs of Scott out of front for his second of the game to make it 4-0. We'll get a good drop the puck, but we'll have to get another face-off here. Toros with a big goal splurge here in the second. 4 goals to make it 4-0. Face-off will be won by Oshawa. And there's the final buzzer. Time period number 2. And what a big period it was for the Novice AAA Toros. They've taken a 4-0 advantage to the final period. Starting off period number 3, the Toros are going to start. With the line of Jackman, Rohrbeck, and Asher Mitchell. Oshawa counters with the line of Massimi, Mitchell, Gill, and Strzelchuk. Shot! Right pad stop there from Scott as he kicked to the side. Back up the other way, that's going to go down the ice and go for icing. Face off to the right of the goal. Mitchell tries to win that draw and win that puck in the corner. Quick shot is going to go wide of the net from Rohrbeck and come around the boards. Mitchell Gill trying to get loose puck. Shot at the net. Steered aside. Asher Mitchell rebound. Scores! Asher Mitchell bouncing that loose puck out in front to make it 5-0. Face-off gets won by Oshawa on their own end. Trying to move it up through center. Moving it to the other side. Campbell is going to chip it in the zone. As it goes in behind the net, moving it up through center. Out of the reach and scooped up there in his own end. Coming up into the zone comes Peterson. Peterson going for a shot. And there's a big stop there from Parker Shaw. Straight up against the post. Peterson will take the draw in the defensive end versus our dog. That goes in behind the net. Our dog trying to find a lane to dump it around. That'll be Adam Baker on the other side. Over his reach. Back up the other way. He'll backhand it into the corner. Goes Keaton, our dog. Our dog tried to get it out. Back up the other way comes Keaton, our dog, on the loose puck. Trying to get it in the zone. Splits the D. And is on his own. Our dog. Stopped there by Scott on the breakaway. Kept in from the line from Hudson Bishop. His shot got blocked out in front. Bishop tried for another shot, but we are going to get a stoppage in play. That was Campbell who blocked that shot out in front, so hopefully he's all right to continue the game. It'll be a draw just off to the right of the Oshawa goal. Face off, got one there by Oshawa. As they come up through center. Trying to get around there is Hutchings. Hutchings comes in the zone. Is going to lose a puck shot. Hutchings got stopped there with a pad of Parker Shaw. Out in front of the net. Trying to turn a fire there was Briggs. And that got blocked out in front. Turned over there. And a quick shot on that is going to bounce wide as Nash bounced it wide of the goal. Nash is still in there looking at the loose puck. Turned over to the Toros. Back comes Stone with a lead pass out of the reach of Landon Pico and down for icing. Face off, got one there by Oshawa. Strzelchuk is going to lose it there. Bats it into the zone. Jackman knocked that one down in his own end. Tries to go after the races now. Oshawa player, or that was Rohrbecker, lost his glove on the ice. Peterson got taken down there. Strzelchuk is going to touch up the puck. Let's see what penalty we're going to get out of this. It'll go to the Toros, Riley Brandt. Face off to the left of the goal. One by Oshawa. There's Pye. Gonna chip it in there for Peterson, who fires it into the corner. Nolan Moore trying to win that draw, win that battle against Mitchell Gill. Kept in there from the line. That's gonna go down the ice and into the corner. To the other side they go, trying to dump it out. Chipped aside by Jackman. Trying to go short-handed. He's got to beat Pye to the puck. Ethan Jackman's in the zone. Trying to go into the scoring area, lost it, got it back again. Jackman trying to stuff it out in front. Ethan Jackman puts the brakes on, goes back to the line. Backhand there from Rohrbeck. Down low for Jackman, throwing it out in front for Rohrbeck. Out of his reach. Cooper McCaslin on the shot. It's going to get blocked out in front. Oshawa trying to get it out of the zone. Jackman knocked it down. Then got taken off his feet. Back up the other way they come. Led by Strzelchuk. Strzelchuk's in the zone. Trying for a shot. Caught there by Parker Shaw. Didn't catch it initially and had to steer it aside. McCaslin tips it off the boards for our dog. Our dog couldn't get past Pye at the line. Strzelchuk trying to put it in behind the goal for Kennedy. Tries to keep it in. Asher Mitchell digging away at it. He has a goal here in the third period. He scored to start the third to make it 5-0. Our dog trying to turn and fire. Got taken off his feet. Oshawa dump it up at center. Knocked down by Nolan Lee, who's just going to deposit the puck back into the Oshawa zone. Right back in behind the net. Captured by Hudson Bishop for a shot. That's going to get broken down out of front. There's Campbell on the loose puck. Campbell with a pass through center from Massimi. Lost his footing. Bishop will come up on the loose puck. Tries to wrap it around. Campbell blocked that one off. Campbell throwing it out of front for his man before he could shoot it. And he got taken down. Our dog trying to get away. Through center around Kennedy with a shot. Stopped there by Scott by a couple times. Toros trying to bang in the rebound. And there's a wraparound out in front. And the Toros have scored to make it 6-0 on the wraparound. I believe that's going to go to our dog. After a discussion by the referees, it's no goal. Still stays at 5-0. Pitney tries to win the draw. Trying to shoot it. Comes up through center. Taken off its feet there was number 12. In the zone he comes in over the line. Trying to set it up in front. He's got Nash there, but the backhand attempt by Nash went wide. Our dog trying to split the D at center. Scooped up there by Brody Pithy, trying to get in the zone. Pithy's off to the races. He got sandwiched in between two Oshawa General players as that goes in behind the net. Kept in by Braden Schlitt. Schlitt to Adam Baker with a shot and a left pad save there from Scott as he kicked it aside and behind the goal. Toros cruising to a 5-0 lead. This game was 0-0 to go to the second, but then the Toros just ran away with it with 4 goals in the second period, and that wasn't enough. They scored one more to start the third by Asher Mitchell. Goal scorers are Ardog, Baker, Pickle with 2, and Mitchell's got the other one. Scooped up at center by Pickle again. Landon Pickle's out there for the hat trick. He'll fire it off, and that goes high and wide over the goal. Pickle tried to knock that one down at the side. Fires it back down for Jake Beavers, trying to win that battle in the corner. Nice play there by Pickle to get away. He tried to get it passed back to the line for Schlitt. It'll be a turnover there to Hutchings, who just dumps it down the ice. 8 minutes exactly left to go here in the game. Back in his own zone he goes. He'll drop it in behind the net for Riley Brandt. Brandt trying to find a lane. It gets picked up there by Declan Mitchell-Gill. Mitchell-Gill's going to fire it in behind the net. That comes around the boards. Struzerzik. That goes to the other side. As they try and throw it out of front. Banging away at the loose puck is going wide of the net. Luke Stone trying to chip it out past Pye. Couldn't do it. Now he finally does. Get it up there for Landon Pickle at center. Pickle's in the zone with some nice moves. Comes in on his own and got taken off his feet before he could shoot that puck away. No penalty on the call though. Captured by McCaslin. He'll sweep it in behind the net. Trying to walk it out of front there for Ethan Jackman with a shot. Couldn't shoot it as he was falling down before he got a shot away. Captured by Luke Stone, who turns it over. Struzerzik at center. Struzerzik in the zone, kicking off his feet. Kept in there at the line by Massa. Shot got blocked out in front. Jackman trying to chip it away. Couldn't get it past Massa, who throws it to the net for Struzerzik. It got tipped in on net by the wrong player, Nolan Moore. And luckily Parker Shaw was aware of that and saw the rolling puck come into him for another face-off. And it'll be a draw off to the right of the goal. Face-off won by the Toros in their own end. A nice defensive win. Thrown to the net, blocked there by Nolan Lee in his own zone. Trying to chip it around the net. Campbell's out there. See him back after blocking the shot. Quick shot out of front. And it gets gobbled up there by Parker Shaw as he stopped that shot from Peterson right from the slot area. A draw coming off to the right of the Toros goal. Trying to get that loose puck tapped in there from the line by Briggs. Briggs kept it in to get a pass for Massimi. Massimi to the other side. Left pad stop there from Parker Shaw. Massimi tried to throw it out of front again. Couldn't do it. Peterson digging away at it along with Massimi again. Tapped in there by Briggs. Peterson tries to pick it up there for Oshawa. Taken away by Ethan Jackman at center. Jackman gets his way around Peterson. Trying to get around Campbell as well. And he led that rush. Pushed it into the corner. Ethan Jackman on the loose puck. Doing some nice work there on the net. Finally getting taken off his feet and behind the goal. Shot. Wide of the net. Just off the target there from Riley Brandt. That's going down the ice for icing. A face-off coming off to the right of the Oshawa goal. One there by Oshawa. They try to chip it out. Not going to happen. Brody Pithy is walking it in. Couldn't shoot it. It goes in behind the net. Trying to control his man there is Braden Schlitt. That's going down past Schlitt, down the ice, and has enough to go for icing. We have 5 minutes exactly left to go here in the game. and a face-off that's off to the right of the goal. Scooping it up there is Hutchings, trying to come in the zone. Hutchings throws it to the net. The blocked out of front there by Massa. And that'll get scooped up in his own end by Kellett. Brings it in offside. It'll be a big weekend for the Novice AAA Toros next weekend, when they have to face Quinte on Friday, Central Ontario on Saturday, and then their last regular season game will be in Peterborough on Sunday. So it's a full weekend for the Novice AAA Toros next week. Strzelczyk with a shot. It's going to go wide of the net. Trying to chip it out of the zone. It's going to get kept in from the line. Back up, blocked out of front. Trying to find it there is Adam Baker to chip it aside. And he finally gets it out of center. Trying to go off to the races now is our dog on the loose puck. Our dog's in. Shot got blocked out of front. It might have got stopped there by Scott. Our dog again with a shot. Kicked aside there by Scott again. The battle there in the corner. Oshawa trying to get rid of it. Kept in there by Brody Pithy. Back to the line. Shot there from McCaslin with a backhand that got knocked down. Back in their own end comes Nolan Moore with a pass to get in the zone. Some nice moves to get in. Shot. And a right pad stop there from Scott. Tried to go back to the line. There's that way over Luke Stone's stick. Back up the other way comes Massimi. Massimi leads it in. Shot. Blocker save. Rebound out of front. Just over the stick of Mitchell Gill. He'll pick up the rebound and fire it to the goal. And it's in the net. I believe they're saying that's in the net. And that goal is going to go to Mitchell Gill then, who fired it to the goal past Parker Shaw. And another draw that's off to the left of the Oshawa goal. It's in behind the net. 2:50 left to go. 5-1 Toros. Trying to throw it out of front. Asher Mitchell was out of his reach. As the Toros just try and finish this one off on the strong side with a victory and go into next weekend on a high. That's getting in at center, and it'll be a penalty coming up. Nolan Lee goes to the box. They come up through center. Try and chip it out the boards there for Jackman shorthanded. Puck was too far ahead of him, but he'll still catch up to it. Ethan Jackman was finally taking up the speed and behind the goal. They try and find a lane to dump it out. And Schlick kept it in. Checked aside down the ice. Back to retrieve it in his own end goes Asher Mitchell. Massimi is all over him. He'll get taken into the boards. Massimi trying to win that battle. Ethan Jackman lost the puck in his own end. Jackman fires it hard down the ice. It's going to go in wide of the net. Good play there by Ethan Jackman. Showing off some more time on this Oshawa power play. Just got it and fired it all the way to the length of the ice. Scooping it up there is number 84. Nash, who's going to dump it into the corner. Trying to chip it out, gets it past Hunter. Right there at center goes Hunter. And that was our dog who was hunting him down. Coming up through center was Peterson, who got taken into the boards at center. Rohrbeck and our dog digging away at the loose puck. It's over there at the Oshawa bench on that loose puck. We're now in the last minute of play of the third period. Goes in behind the net for Nash. Nash trying to fire it around the boards. Get kept in by Nolan Moore from the line. Back up the other way, they start with Kellett. Kellett's pass finds Peterson, and he couldn't dig his way around. Picks it up again though. Peterson puts the brakes on in the corner. Throws it at the front as he tried to find Studzelczyk. Quick shot there from Davis is wide of the net. Trying to chip it out now is Adam Bisher. Penalty to the Toros, lead is over. Here comes Pithy on the loose puck. Brody Pithy might get the last opportunity here of the game. Instead, he's going to take it to the corner. At under 10 seconds left, that shot is going to go in wide of the Oshawa net. And the Toros are going to celebrate a 5-1 victory here on Super Bowl Sunday. And MJ Broadcasting, as mentioned, is just getting started. We'll see you in about an hour or so when it's a crucial game number 3 between the minor Pee-wee AA Toros and the Whippy Wildcats, live from St. Curtis. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.